Aloha, everyone. How are you? My name is Caroline Wilhelm, and I am the founder of the brand Moms of This to Say. It's a brand for moms, about moms, by a mom who happens to be me. So today we are talking to a beautiful young lady who is a mom to a beautiful girl, and she's doing this as a single parent. And I just wanted to pick her brain on single parenthood and all that, and just get to know who she is. So her name is Naomi, and Naomi has a channel called Naomi and Jasmine's World. So if you've never visited her channel, please do so. Okay. So hi Naomi, how are you? Welcome to our channel. Please introduce yourself and let us know who you are and what you do.
Hello everyone, how you all doing? My name is Naomi Bichanga. I live in Kenya, East Africa. I'm just a young girl, a young mom as a matter of fact. I was blessed to have this beautiful baby with me, and she's called Jasmine. She's 2.5 years of age right now. She's turning 3 years in the month of January, and I'm so happy about it. God has been so faithful to me. If there was someone to give a testimony, then I would be the right person to give the testimony, because what the Lord has done to me in my life is just miracles after miracles after miracles. I'm so blessed to have come across the channel of Moms Have This to Say. We as mom, we know whatever we go through, and whenever we get to come across such platforms, it really gets to help us emotionally, and that's just something great.
Yeah, so Naomi, did you always imagine motherhood this way, or did it surprise you? Um, yeah, when you thought about motherhood, was this the way you thought motherhood would look like, or did this surprise you?
First of all, my opinion when it came to motherhood, I always knew it as something easy, like you're just a mom and you have kids and you have to take care of them just like that. Until I was a mom, it's when I realized that mothers have a lot to do. As a mom, you literally have a lot to do. My perspective earlier on was different, was very different. How I perceived the motherhood thing was very different. I don't know, is it because how my mom raised us? We never saw it like she was really struggling with everything. So I think it gave me the perspective of thinking that motherhood is this way and not that way, until I had my firstborn child, Jasmine. For me, it kind of surprised me. Yeah, it did. It did. It came with a lot of things. One being sacrifices. I have sacrificed a lot so that maybe we can have. So it came with sacrifices, because for me, I never had the idea of motherhood is like this. I had the simpler version of motherhood, not this other part. But not only does it come with a difficult moment, motherhood is something sweet. That's why I'm saying it has surprised me, because it has come with a lot of things. Through the difficult moment, you don't really get to realize it's difficult, because it comes with joy at the same time. Whenever you see your baby, you smile. Like, your baby just brings some type of energy, some type of love inside you. You just look at your baby and you smile. You just feel nice. You feel calm. So motherhood for me came as a surprise, because it has come with mixed emotions for me, both good and bad at the same time. The good tend to overlap the bad, so you don't really get to focus on the bad, but you get to focus on the good of motherhood.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of moms can relate to that. You start off thinking that it's going to look a particular way, and it ends up looking a whole different way from how you thought of it. So thank you for sharing. So one other question, actually, I have a few questions for you, but how do you balance work life, home, and time for yourself. How do you find time for yourself? How do you balance work life? How do you balance home life? How do you balance it all?
I am a full content creator, and that has been a great advantage to me now that I have full attention to give my baby. Since YouTube is my work, I am able to do it from anywhere. Even when I am at home, I am able to take my content, and at the same time, I take care of my baby. And it has been the best thing that has ever happened to me because at some point, I always think about it. What if I had a job that I needed to wake up in the morning and come back in the evening? The whole day, I'm not having my baby. So it has been an advantage to me taking care of my baby. And I have also been able to take my videos very frequent. I have been able to edit my videos, post them on time. Before I came to adjust to taking care of my baby, to doing videos and all that stuff, and editing my videos, it was a lot for me. But I think with time, someone gets to get used to doing something. So I have adjusted to it. I have gotten used to doing my things and balancing work, taking care of my baby. And I no longer see it as a burden, but I have known how to balance everything.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, you're doing a great job. I watch you on your Naomi and Jasmine's world, and honestly, I'm so inspired by you. Like you're inspiring. How you also take care of your mom, and you're amazing. Yeah, you're great. I'm sure you're a great, good example to your siblings and to your family. They they must really honor all the stuff that you do. It doesn't go unnoticed. And then, what's one of the toughest moments you've faced as a single mom, and how did you get through it? Yeah, how did you get through that? What was the toughest thing that has made you go like, huh? Yeah, this is hard. This is not as easy as people might think it is. So, what is that?
Truth be told, as a single mom, when you're not receiving full support, or you're receiving minimal support, or totally no support from the baby daddy, it becomes the worst moment of your life because it makes everything tough for you. You have to do everything by yourself. And there is no moment that I would specify that this is the toughest moment for me as a single young mom, but I would say in general, sometimes you're just happy and then it hits you like, and then you become sad, and then you start feeling frustrated, and so many things start happening, and then you start feeling overwhelmed. I wouldn't be specific on something, but I would generalize this situation that sometimes there are episodes that just come from nowhere, and then you feel like you're depressed because you have a lot going on, you sacrifice a lot, you don't receive emotional support from your baby daddy, you don't receive any financial support from your baby daddy. I would describe those episodes as being my toughest moment raising my baby as a young single mom. I would be honest with you guys. I don't know if it's not God, if I would have done it. Because through those episodes, what I do is I would cry, but I would cry praying so that God can see me through those episodes. And whenever I could put on a music, gospel music, and just pray, I would feel much better. I would feel so relieved. I would feel so glad and even forget about those episodes. So that's how I get to deal with such scenarios in my life. But I believe that people are very different. The way you get to deal with things is not the way I get to deal with things. Whatever that works best for you, you go for it.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Again, a lot of people will relate to that. Again, you're a great example. You show us how it can be done, and you make it look easy, actually. So, thank you for sharing. Do you have a support system? Is your family your support system? Do you have a support system in your community? Do you have a support system in friends? And again, how is that important to you? Like, How important is this support system to you right now, especially as you raise Jasmine? Because again, Jasmine is looking so well raised, and she's happy, and she's always smiling. She's a happy little kid, getting into trouble just like any other little kid. She's amazing. So yeah, let us know about your support system and how you navigate all that.
My biggest support system has been my family. Wow, 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 wow. Like literally, I just feel like crying. I just feel like getting so emotional right now because if it wasn't for my family, guys, I don't know where I would have been. I also thank my family so much because they've stood with me through thick and is it through thick and thin? Yes, they've been with me through thick and thin. They've been my support system. My mom, kudos, eh? Kudos to my mom. Kudos to my dad. Kudos to my brothers and my sisters. They have supported me. They have supported me emotionally, financially, where they can. And it has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like having the best family is just a plus for me. It's just a plus for me. And in my next life, I would want to have the same members of my family, just the same ones, eh? My dad to be the same, my mom to be the same, and my siblings to be the same because I don't know where I can find this type of a family. If I've never told them before, I just want you guys to know that I love you so much. And I pray every day so that God can protect you and your families. Every day, I always remember to pray for you because I love you so much.
Wow. Wow. Thank God for all these people. God bless. God bless your support system. Because again, not easy to do this all on your own. And you make it look easy. You really do. And I think your support system is what has helped you make it look this way. Yeah. So, how do you take care of yourself emotionally, mentally? How do you take care of yourself? What's your self-care routine, or how do you make this look easy? So there's got to be a way that you take care of yourself, and how do you do that? How do you take care of your mental health? How do you take care of your emotional health? How do you do that?
What I do to take care of myself emotionally and mentally is just going out and relaxing. One way of how I get to relax my mind is going beside the lake. Now that I live in a city that has Lake Victoria beside it, that is what I do. I go beside the lake. By me looking at the lake, it just gives me peace. I just relax and forget about things here and there. And it has been the best therapy sessions that I have had going beside the lake. And another thing that I started this year doing is going to the gym. Apart from being physically fit, it also comes about with mental fitness. Now that when you're inside there, you tend to forget about a lot of things that is happening. And it has really helped me so much. So if you're a single mom, you go through a lot. There are a few things that you need to do that can help you emotionally and also mentally. You can enroll to a gym. You can enroll yourself and start a gym session. You can find yourself a small place, peaceful, be it just a garden where it's very peaceful, and then you just go there all alone and then you meditate. Those are the things that I do. I love going out for picnics, even though I've not done that for quite some time now. But I was just thinking of having another picnic date, but this time with my baby girl, Jasmine. Another thing is I usually take myself to get massage. I go to sauna. I do my nails, as you guys can see. I just treat myself as a baby girl. And doing all these things, I am not only doing it just for beauty, but for emotional purposes, mental purposes. Yes. Because whenever you go there, you find different people, you make stories. And during those process of massages, spa, sauna, there's always a relaxing moment. Not only single moms, but if you are a mom in general, take yourself out. It will help you and you'll come back to thank me later.
Wow. Oh, good on you. Yeah, one of the things I also see mostly on your channel, you do love the gym. I see that. That looks like something that really helps you out a lot. One last thing, it's the last question. And again, thank you again for just being with us and sharing with us. I reached out to you on social media, so thank you for accepting that and accepting to speak to us. I really love that. Again, many moms out there, different kinds of moms, and some people find themselves in as single parents, and you're giving them such great nuggets of wisdom and how you take care of yourself and make it look easy. Great nuggets. Thank you for that. So one last thing, what advice do you have for moms who find themselves in as single moms? What advice do you have for them? Like, because you're doing it so well and it looks a little bit easier for you, what advice do you have for moms who find themselves here, and how can they make it look easy too?
No one at any point in life always knew that they are going to be a single parent. I never knew that I was going to be a single parent. And I am not proclaiming that I am a single parent, because look at me, I'm just a young girl. So I have time to meet other people, and my wish is not to become a single parent. My wish is to have a family. And like I said, no one wishes to become a single parent. Even though this happened, I am not taking it in a negative perspective, but I am taking it in a positive perspective. I don't know if I'm in a position to give advice, but I would try giving advice from my experience. Just be positive in whatever that you do. Even during those toughest moments, you gotta be strong for your baby. If you're not strong for your baby, who is gonna be strong for her? So it doesn't matter whatever. It doesn't matter if you guys are sleeping hungry. Let me tell you something. There's always a good ending at the end. Don't just focus on whatever that is happening right now. Let's learn to focus on whatever that will happen later on. Later on, what about the future? What about what will be happening? What about what will happen in the future? Because we are no longer doing things for us. We are doing things for our baby.
Naomi, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for showing us your side of how you do things. I'm just inspired by you, and a lot of women are inspired by you. How can we reach you, Naomi? How can people reach you?
I have a YouTube channel. You can go check me out at Naomi Gets Real. We started this YouTube channel 2.5 years ago. I remember, after I gave birth to my baby girl Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for reaching out to us. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for just everything that you've shared today. There is definitely a mom out there who will learn something from you. I always say in our channel, in our podcast, in everything that we do, it's just for that one mom. If many moms get blessed by it, great. But there's that one mom who is looking for somebody else whose life looks like theirs. And so for that mom and the many moms that you touch today, thank you.
We sacrifice a lot, mothers, and I just want to take this opportunity to appreciate all the mothers out there. You're the best. You are the best. And you're all beautiful. Thank you. Bye.
Moms, please go ahead and reach out to her channel, Naomi and Jasmine's World. Reach out to her on YouTube, subscribe to her channel, and just get to see how she does life. And also reach out to Moms Have This to Say, and tell a friend to tell a friend. There's a mom channel that's for moms just like you and I. It's not, we don't overdo it. Yes, I put on a little bit of makeup today, but I'm just a regular mom, just like you, doing life just like you. Yeah. Thank you again, Naomi. Give our love to Jasmine. Guys, go ahead and subscribe to Moms Have This to Say. Reach out to us. And if there's a question you have, please go in the comment section, ask the questions. And if there's something we could do to help you in your mom journey, please reach out to us. I love you all. Mahalo. Bye.
Daddy, what is this?
Sky Perspective Production.